Hey, it's Pamela and I'm here for another unboxing. Unfortunately, this will be my last Ipsy BoxyCharm for a while because I've chosen to cancel my subscription. I am very much unemployed at the moment and canceling the subscription was very confusing. From my understanding, companies are supposed to make it really easy to do this sort of thing. I could not find a cancel subscription button anywhere, and when I looked it up on Google, it was like, yeah, you just hit cancel my subscription, but that's how it was on BoxyCharm. Whereas on Ipsy, you have to chat with their little glam bot. You have to go through the options and then be like, canceling my membership. At first, I tried to cancel Ipsy. It canceled the glam bag that I did not subscribe to. And then I think I had to open another chat and be like, cancel BoxyCharm. And it was like, is this what you want? I said, yeah. And they canceled me right away and my membership was gone. So it's a little sad, a little bittersweet, but I have to watch my spending right now. So unfortunately, this is farewell so long. Probably not a permanent goodbye, but also I pay for this and I do it at my own accord, not getting any sponsorships or anything, and this is not a monetized channel, so make sure you hit subscribe so we can change that. I don't know. Anyway, with all that said, let's get on to the unboxing. First up, we have a sunscreen from St. Jane. It's the Luxury Sun Ritual. This is a pore smoothing SPF 30 sunscreen, and it is mineral based. When I first put this on, I was so happy that it didn't have that mineral sunscreen scent. I was like, this actually smells really nice. And then I went out into the heat and there was that scent, but it was very subtle, but it still made me gag. Is it tolerable? Yeah, but I'm kind of sensitive to scents, especially smells I don't like, which makes me not want to wear sunscreen. So I might end up just sticking with my good old faithful Hawaiian Tropic because it's the only sunscreen I can stand the smell of. There's been a few, but they start smelling funky, and Hawaiian Tropic is the only one that I can really stand. But this does have a really nice scent when you put it on your skin. It's just the underlying, ooh, I can't even describe what that smells like. Is it a nice sunscreen? Yeah. It didn't make me break out or anything. It's just the smell of it that I don't like. And it makes me so sad because how cute is this packaging? So lovely. And there is a theme in this box where everything is kind of like this aesthetic, which is so cute. But it's not like I have anywhere to display it anyway, so it's kind of irrelevant. So this says it blurs the look of pores, which I didn't find. I found that it did enhance my texture a little bit. So I feel like it blurs pores on people with really smooth skin. Also, since I've been using this, I've had that breakout, which I talked about in the FabFitFun video. And I actually don't think it was that moisturizer that I got in the FabFitFun. Check out that video to see which one it was. I think it was because I use retinol, and retinol always makes my skin purge like this, and I can never get to, I'm really going off on a rant here, I can never get to that, what, like 8 or 12 week point where your skin does a 180 and it's absolutely flawless and perfect. If anyone has been through the process and has the same issues with retinol, let me know some tips in the comment section below, because I cannot stand having like this bumpy skin like this. It makes me feel so ugly. Anyway, back on track. This is for breakout prone complexions, probably why it didn't make me break out, because I find a lot of facial sunscreens do that to me, or they make my skin feel really oily. This did not make my skin feel oily, kind of the opposite. So my skin did feel a little dry, but I was able to use like a hydration spray and I was fine. Next up is by Fimo. It's the Camellia Elixir Oil. It has antioxidants in it. This says it smooths lines and wrinkles, so by plumping the skin up, we've talked about this before. It promotes a bright complexion, doesn't leave a greasy residue, which I have to agree. It absorbed really beautifully into my skin. I've worn this underneath makeup. It didn't make it slide off, and I've worn this at night, and it offered a good skin protective boost. Speaking of aesthetics, it matches. It's got the black and gold aesthetic that this has. These two products look beautiful together. It feels like a thicker oil, so it doesn't have that like super like slippery, greasy feeling that some other oils have. Like your skin feels velvety soft, it doesn't feel greasy. So I really love this oil, and this was something that they chose for me. The sunscreen was my selection. This BoxyCharm chose correctly, and I've seen a few influencers use products by this company, so I don't know if it's up and coming. I haven't heard of it until now. From this one product alone, it seems like a really nice brand. Moving on to the other product BoxyCharm chose for me. It is a powder, which is something that I did not need. I have like 4 in rotation right now, so I did not need this, but it's always nice to have because I'm gonna need a powder in the future, and I'm pretty sure they're fine until you open them. I have not opened this yet, so it's gonna stay in its little package. And look at that, it's got that black and gold aesthetic. This says it gives a velvety matte look with a subtle glow that effectively minimizes shine for the entire day. I don't have a review for this. I'm sure that you guys can find one online. That explanation tells me that this might have a bit of a shimmer in it, hence glow. So I don't know, don't take my word for it. I know a lot of people use stuff by this brand, so I'm assuming that this is also a really good product. I wish I had a review for you guys, but I don't. Not very professional of me. The last 2 products are my choices. First up, we have a stick blush by Anastasia Beverly Hills. I chose the shade Latte. So one side is the blush and the other side is the brush, which is really great for travel. The other color offered to me was a pink. I chose the more nude color. In here it looks kind of brown, but it goes on my skin. This lovely blush shade, which is actually my favorite shade of blush. I find that if the blush is too pink, I can sometimes look like a clown, whereas shades like this give me just a really nice healthy flush to my face. You just swipe it on and then you use the brush to blend it, and I find that this blends out so beautifully. I don't know if I'm doing a good job at demonstrating this. It just blends out so beautifully. It gives you a nice non-harsh, seamless flush the cheeks, which is the type of blush style that I love. And finally, I got a little perfume oil. It's always risky getting perfume because you don't know if you're gonna like it or not. This I'm iffy about. So this is by Gloss Modern. When I saw the size of the package, I was like, oh, it's so tiny. But then I put it on and the scent is so intense that you only need like a dab of this. It's Clean Luxury Perfume Oil in Rose Vulgaire Ultime. My French is not good. This says luxuriate with Gloss Modern Clean Luxury Perfume Oil, an alcohol-free line of delicate perfumes higher in concentration than an eau de parfum. A rich oil that nourishes even the most sensitive skin and envelops it with fine fragrance. Housed in Italian glass vessels with an elegant roll-on design, a beautiful statement of our deep commitment to luxury, quality and sustainability at Gloss Modern. So obviously this is a rose scent. They say that it is also unisex, which I would have to agree with. It's very heavy on the aldehyde with almost oud undertones. I do like oud, but in the right formulation. Smelling this, I like it better in the bottle than I do on my skin, though it does mix nicely with other perfumes, so I don't think I'm gonna be wearing this on its own because it was a little bit headache inducing. I don't know why I smell oud when I wear this. I think it's just maybe mixing with the like chemistry of my skin. I don't know. In my opinion, this is a mixing perfume, not a singular note that you would wear, because I'd be afraid that I'd be offending people in the room because it is also really strong. Anyway, that's everything that I got in my very last BoxyCharm. I'm kind of sad about it, but I also do need to take a break from getting so many products because, as you can see behind me, I have a lot of stuff. I need to tone it down. It's really nice getting a box. It's like a present to yourself every month, every other month, but it's just an overabundance of stuff. And I think that even when work does pick up, I'm still gonna hold off on BoxyCharm for now while I use up the products that I already have. Cause yeah, I think I got a little too taken into consumerism. Also making videos for this channel and not really knowing what to do other than unboxings. I'm trying to get better with that, and I keep making this promise. I am gonna expand. I think cutting out another subscription box too will be good for my own creativity, that I'm gonna have to think of more original ideas than just do these unboxings. Audience wise, I don't know if you guys are gonna be happy or not, but I do hope that you stick around. Let me know what you think of this selection in the comment section below. If you got BoxyCharm, what did you get in the box? Did you get this perfume? What did you think about it? And that's everything for now. Thanks for watching.